Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. My name is Adam Ruff, product designer at AngelList. We're live now. Sweet. This little thing on my website is working. Finally, that's great. Tonight, project-wise, I'm going to be creating a quick style guide for this freelance project that I'm working on the weekends. And I have a kind of a print and brand and some style guide with colors. I need to create something that'll help me update the website quickly. So I need to have those patterns. Before we do that, quick intro. If this is your first time joining us, hello and welcome. Please, if you have, hey Cho, I see you. Happy Thursday. This time is for you. I come here, I call this design office hours, right? Product design office hours. If you have questions, you want to talk about things, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll just focus on sharing and doing some work on my own as well. So, as I mentioned, I'm a product designer at AngelList. Do my quick little pitch. The next time that you're considering looking for a new job or new opportunity, highly recommend checking out angelco.jobs. Let me start dropping links just so I get in a good habit of that. angel.co/jobs. Fantastic filters, super cool startups to work with. Awesome. Next, other cool sharing thing that I found on Product Hunt is this vector builder. So you want to create some illustrations. You can see in the video right here, right? You've got this big menu of different things and you can put them together and make some cool little illustrations to make things stand out. It's free with attribution, which is fantastic. You can see I spent like a couple minutes. I made this little character here sitting and using app while sitting on a bear. It's amazing. Don't know how I'm going to use this, but definitely want to use that. And then I was going to check out this one as well, Open Doodles. Let's see this. Oh, this you literally just download. It's just a set of doodles. And they're by Pablo Stanley. I was gonna say, I'm like, this style looks super familiar. All right, kudos, Pablo. Let me make sure I upvote you, man. Number 2, let's get it even higher. Did I upvote it? There we go. Boom. Show Pablo some love. He's got these cool doodles out for us. Let me get these links shared. We've got the vector creator. And it looks like he's got a generator as well. Oh, it lets you change the colors. Interesting. Or you can pick your own. So if you got your brand colors, oh, this is kind of cool. Maybe I use this. Maybe. Free. Yes. Pablo's super generous. All right, I might actually look at using some of these because it needs no attribution. And I'm going to be doing something with some style. So I'm going to keep this open. This is great. All right. Kudos. Thank you, Pablo. Alrighty. With that said, let's dive into, I'll just kind of highlight this project. So I received this from another designer who the client is working with as kind of a brand designer. Super awesome work. I love this documentation, like amazing documentation, super cool. It goes on and on about logo. I've got some color stuff. I've got some text stuff. I've got some iconography, illustration, some, I guess, 5 examples. and just kind of about using the icon, and that's it. So that's what I've got from a style guide perspective. So what I really want to do is turn these things into something that I can use for the web. So start getting my structure around typography, using these colors, buttons, trying to think of other things that I have, testimonials. So that's what I'd like to do. So actually, let me start by just grabbing some. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. And then I'll go over to my sketch file and start pasting this stuff in. Great. And let's grab this as well. Cool. Hey, Ralph. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? How's that the project where you're doing the testing for that nonprofit? Curious to hear how that's been going. And if you're just joining, I'm starting out trying to transform this super lightweight style guidance into something that I can use for the web. And check out those links above. I shared some cool links. In fact, I'm actually going to... All right, let me get some of these colors going. Let's do 200 pixel squares. And then let's have, wow, that's big. Zoom in a little bit. Let's use, what are the fonts? Montserrat, Red Hat. Let's, I guess, maybe use the Red Hat just so. I think I downloaded that and installed that. Nope, I don't have it. Hepta. Okay, let's get some fonts real quick first. Red Hat. Which one was it? Red Hat text. Okay. So we're gonna use. So I need to get that. And then what was that other one? Hepta Slab Light. Okay. Navigate back. Hepta slab even. Hepta slab. Oh, and then it's just the weight. Okay. Boom. Check these out. So Hepta Slab Light. Red Hat. I'm probably gonna need, I've been doing like regular medium bold is what I've been pushing for. Load time slow. Let's just get those for now. We'll try to avoid italic text. And let's do it. Download these. All right, those are opening up. Can't see my, do I have a picker? There it is. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna go and grab these. Huh, why does it say Red Hat display? Let me double check and make sure I got the right thing. Red Hat display. Is that what it was? No, Red Hat text. I thought I saw red hat text. Let me double check. Ah, here we go. Let me make sure I get the right one. That would be a bummer. Red hat display, get rid of those. There we go. All right, now I think I've got the right set. Now I can go to font book. Now I can install these. Red hat text, red hepta slab. Hepta slab. Multiple oh, interesting. This is multiple copies. Okay, looks good. Let's see if I have those available in Sketch now. So the red hat text, great. And then the font is, color is this. I'm going to use this as the color as well. We didn't give this any sort of name, or at least the person who picked this didn't give this any sort of name. So I'm probably going to name it I'm going to name this, what would you call this? Is this a midnight blue? Yeah. That work. Okay, great. Now I've got this set up, and I'm gonna call this color name. Color name, and this is gonna be the X. Great. And then I guess actually what I can do, maybe I'll move these right onto like that. That can contain everything in the squares. It's going to keep it nice and neat. Maybe I'll bump up the size a little bit. Whoops. Got a little trigger happy. Okay, group that, and there we go. Cool. Now I'm going to create this as a symbol really quick so then I can make a bunch of other little color swatches real quick. There's no keyboard shortcut that I know of for create symbol. It's going to be color color tile. Don't need a layout. Great. Let's knock out the rest of these. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to make sure why can't I change layer style? Here we go. Got to create a layer style. It's going to be midnight blue. I'm going to add this color. Document is going to be midnight blue. Midnight blue. Now when I go back, now I can change it to something else once I add it. So let's do this really quick. Border's done. This will just be dark blue. Dark blue. Light blue. Light blue. Well, primary. Maybe I just call this primary. I'm changing my naming structure here. Actually, this is going to be primary purple. Organize primary purple, primary blue, secondary blue. Great. Primary blue is 0047 BB. Okay. I thought I named that. Maybe I did not hit enter. Primary purple. Actually, this one's blue. And that's correct. Great. All these colors. Unfortunately, there's no grayscale or text colors, so I need to do create some text colors because I want to make sure I have accessible friendly contrast. All right, there we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Secondary blue. Secondary blue is 6CACE4. Cool. Yeah, super limited color palette, but covers the bases, covers kind of the main bases. All right, now where's my little rectangle that I need to set these things up? Oh, interesting. I totally picked the wrong color. 64CCC9. It's probably a very similar color. Create layer style, create new layer style. Secondary green. And we'll add this. Secondary green. Great. Moving right along. Let's get this red. I suppose I didn't need to retype all that. I've already got it here. And it also chose an incorrect color. I'm not exactly sure why Sketch isn't that accurate at grabbing colors. Don't know. Secondary red. Cool. I think I've only got one more color here. Actually, I'm going to grab this blue as well. F3D 54E. Secondary yellow. Boom. All right, and let's get this, I guess I'll call this tertiary blue. This one I don't actually have. I don't know the color. If I put this on top of it, does it blend in seamlessly? Looks pretty good. I don't notice any difference. So I guess I grabbed this one pretty well. Let's call this background blue, and let's add background white. Were there any other colors from that doc actually that I can grab that makes sense? These look all the same, I think. There's this color. This is even lighter. All right, let's grab this. This will be background blue too. Boom. Background light blue. What the heck, why not? Background light blue. Okay, might as well make all the other colors as well. Background white. Oops. Nice. And then this one I think I don't have yet. Cool. It's kind of this one's kind of a slate. Maybe I'm gonna call this one. Yeah, I'm actually going to change this up. This is gonna be background blue. It's gonna be background slate. Fantastic. How do I want these colors organized? Let's have white at the bottom. Looks good to me. Nice. So we've got, whoops, we haven't got our color tiles all done yet though. Let's take a second and do that. Green. Is 6 for CCC 9. And let's do red. Come on. And FB 637E. 637E. Okay. Yellow. And F3D 54E. Cool, so I've got these primary colors, I've got these secondary colors, and then I've got a set of tertiary colors that I'm using as background. And those I'm gonna have to change. Background blue. Where's detach? There we go. Detach it. And for the color, I'm gonna use the primary purple. Yeah. And then this is going to be color tile. Alt. Oh, did I name? I named these. This is the one that I want to be background blue, which I named my style incorrectly. Which was, what's the easiest for me to say it? 5, 7, all right. F1, F7, FD. D2E, 5F7, D2E, 5F7, D2E, D2E, 5F7. This one will be called background slate. Wait a minute. Okay, now I think I've got it. Yep. Nice. All right. So am I done with these colors? Midnight blue. Oh, midnight blue and reflex blue. Okay, interesting. I guess there were some numbers down there. Didn't see that. Would have been helpful to actually have those names around the colors. Proximity, right? Rule of proximity. All right. So I think I'm done with that. Done with that. I may come up with some black colors. I want to detach and go 0, 0, 0. And what I might do, we'll see. There's a couple things I could do. One is to create a set of text colors based on the Janice. Hey. Happy Thursday. How's it going? It is. It's Thursday already. This week's been cruising by. So I'm either gonna create a set of text colors from the primary purple, or I'm going to use black, or I'm going to use some combination of the purple and black. And just to give you an example of like how I might do that. Well, multiplies, I think it's the other way around. Got to switch the order, right? Wait, where's this black one? What's going on? I think I'm accidentally combining stuff. Okay, this one is this one. And this, wait a minute. Why is this under? Ah, I'm just looking at the wrong rectangles. And that was weird. I just need to move it up and over. Ugh. Having an interview next week. That's exciting. What's your what is your interview prep and planning look like? So basically you could use kind of like a semi-transparent black and come over. You can also do guess one thing that I like to do, I want to try to get at least 4 colors. So let's take this away. Guess we'll make a little gap here so we can see there are actually 4. And I'm going to use the contrast. I'm going to try to keep pretty much all text on white as much as I can. So if I head over, well, contrast. This is a site I love to use for figuring out contrast ratio. So my background's white, fantastic. That's all set up. I probably want an HSL version. So I'm gonna look at this HSB, HSL 253.67. Let's just grab this real quick. Make it big. All right. Then I'm gonna sneak this over. Sneak. And sneak. All right. So HSLA. I always forget these. Is it percentage? 253%. 67. 22. And then 1. There we go. The percentage is the 2 in the middle. Why am I using HSLA? Janice asks. That's a great question. So I'm using it specifically for this tool because I can see contrast. So what I want to come up with is a set of text colors going from a contrast of 3, which is the minimum for UI, and then 4, and then 7.5, I think. Accessibility contrast ratios for web. Let me see if there's a simple list. 4.5 for normal text, 3 for graphics, and then what's AAA? Here we go. I think it'll tell me. Maybe. AAA. 7. So I want 7, 4.5, and 3 are my 3 additional colors, plus like a wildly high one, right? So that's what I'm shooting for. So I can use this tool to do that. So this is my base color. Wow, super high contrast, 15. Great. Now what I can do is I can start hue, saturation, lightness, right? As I increase lightness, we see that contrast ratio dropping. So I can see what's the closest one I can get to 7. It looks like 53%. Okay, now I can come back to Sketch and put in 53, and now I've got my new hex. So that's how I'm using it. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of these colors. Ooh, this is exactly 4.5, 63. So I'm probably going to be doing something a little different, but we'll see. And then 71. And we've also got, right, we've got saturation in here as well. So something we can do too. If we want to, we can maybe set like a floor for saturation. Let's say we do 32 saturation. Then we have to do, maybe we do even lower. Let's do 24 saturation. Gonna do 64. 64, I'll make these, I'll make a second row over here. $24, 64, and go to 4.5, 54, 24, 54. And then 7, 42, 24, 42. They look kind of muddy. And then if we just have what's the 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's super high contrast, right? And we can increase lightness. When we get to 7, 35, okay. Which equals 59, 59, 59. And then 4.5. It's like 46 is the closest I can get. And then 3. I think that's going to be the closest, 58. Cool, so 9, 7, 5, 0. So I think I'm probably going to end up doing some combination, although we'll have to see. Let's do my combo one now. So kind of the black with a hint of purple. This project is for a side project that I'm working on the weekend. There's this site, kind of, there were a bunch of little sites. Some of them are getting consolidated into one site, and I had this from another designer, worked on branding design, and so gave me some assets. I'll show you that. It's a pretty cool doc, right? But it doesn't have any, it doesn't really give me any guidance for the web. So I need to translate this into something I can use to quickly say like, cool, this is H1, this is how we do H2, this is how I'm going to do testimonial, this is how I'm going to do image and whatnot. So I'm starting with typography and colors. All right, let's try this color. It's hard to see that it has 253, 66. Let's get our Chrome back up. Will that stay open? Does it stay open? Oh, it totally does. All right, great. 253, 66, 11. Nice. All right. Now I'm going to go through the same little exercise. We'll see how it starts to look. Oh, man, that's really... It really gets purpley fast. All right, I'm going to say that's too much. Let's try again. Let's do, if if we only do 20%? I did 50, so 20% is quite dramatic the other direction. Yeah, let's try it. There we go. 252, 65, 5. That's nice, but it's still gonna look really purpley, isn't it? Because it's got all that saturation in it. Alrighty, it looks like I'm gonna have to... Whatever happened to UX contest with surveys? With surveys, what was the last... I can't even remember, Ralph. It's a good question. I'd love to get back to it, but literally my time is like 100% consumed. I'd say 90% consumed by just the day job, right? And then 100% of my free time is consumed by this side project until I get this done. And I want to get it done like 3 months ago. So that's what I'm using today to do some of this stuff. I forget even what was the last UX design contest. I don't think I announced the winner. That's so sad. All right, I'm gonna have to... What was the last one? Wait, there was one after this, right? I think there was contest 11. Let's see. Let's hack this. Yeah, survey-based user research study. Okay, so there was a winner, Ralph. I'd have to go back and see who it was. I literally just haven't since August. Right? I just haven't had the bandwidth. Yikes. Yeah, I want to get back into it. I keep seeing like more and more people keep signing up, subscribing to the newsletter. I think we've got almost 1,500 people. So they're interested in this contest. I gotta get stuff going. But I only have 24 hours in a day, so I need to find other people who are interested in doing this stuff too. All right, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do... Let's do 16 saturation. There we go. All right. That's 7. Maybe less. Maybe 8. Let's do 8. All right, so actually coming back here, we're gonna go 253. 8. There we go. All right, let's get 4 up here. Okay. 7 is going to be 37. .5 is going to be 49. Three is going to be 60. All right. We'll see. Let's just go with... We can still make... Should I still make this? I mean, this designer that's doing this, that created this, seems to be using this for all the text, which maybe it works. Maybe we'll look at using size. I don't know. Let's start getting some text stuff up. So let's get our full space back for this. Ralph's got a question. Ooh, regarding survey. If you don't find any patterns, should you try and get even more people to see if that makes a difference, or just forget it? How many participants have responded to your survey, Ralph? By the way, speaking of surveys, that's something I can actually share that might be fun. But before I do that, let me pick these two colors. I want to go and do the background white, and then 24135F and 0047BB. Look at that. Now we've got like these branded illustrations. How amazing is that? Thank you, Pablo. All right, I'm trying to think of which. I suppose I'll just get all of these. Because they're fun, and I can think about how I can add them to different sections. This is great. All right. Oh, what? Oh, I could have literally clicked this thing. Dang it. Let's see if that's what it does. I think that's what it does. And then you get all of them. Yeah, it totally does. All right, use the download pack button. I don't know, for some reason, I'm trying to like go back and justify like, why didn't I see this button? Why didn't I click it? I wonder if because it's got the proximity that I thought it was a submit or something that applied this. I don't know. Who knows? Cool, so I've got that pack. All right, that's nice. I'm gonna grab all these and I'm gonna create a page for illustrations, and I'm gonna bring all these here, and they're just gonna make, let's see, let's go to distribute horizontally. Let's do 64. Nice. And there's a big, I wish there was an easy, is there an easy way to get them into a grid? Whoops. Did I? Oh my goodness, look at that grab. Wow, you saw the evidence. I was basically trying to grab half and stack them up. And I did the perfect grab. Yeah, all right. But I probably need even smaller. So can I do a perfect grab again? I want 5. How many are there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. So there are 32. So let's do 4 rows of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm kind of using math to cheat. Nice. All right, and then I can distribute these vertically. Same, 64. Oh no, what the heck? Why? Why did it do that? All right, let's not do that. Whoop. Let's just leave it alone. It doesn't matter. The spacing doesn't matter. Cool. All right. Let me save. Get those changes in there. You've got responses from surveys from 21 people and you don't see any trends or patterns, Ralph? That's pretty amazing. What's your survey asking? And then I was going to share a survey that I did that I'm going to share tomorrow with my team. And I guess I'll share it for inspiration. Maybe other people who are on other design teams might see this and say, that's kind of neat. Maybe I'll try that. So let me show you what I did. I'll bring it up on the other screen in just a second, as soon as I get it loaded here. Alrighty. So, it's Q3, right? We're in Q3, and I mean, we're in Q4. Sorry, we're in Q4. Q3 has come and gone. We are now happy in Q4, and on Monday this week we had a Q3 retro, and I was thinking about, wouldn't it be great if the design team could pick the brains of the engineers specifically about like how it was working with us? So that's what this survey is all about. I can run through it really quickly if there's interest. Yes, people are raising their hands. All right, I'll show it real quick. So the design team will use these anonymous responses to help identify areas for improvement. Please be honest with your feedback. Cool. How often did you interact with the design team? I'm just gonna come up with bogus answers. How often would you like to interact with the design team in Q4? Maybe they want to work daily. On average, the design team demonstrated expert level understanding of the venture business. I'm just going to pick 3 for all these. You'll notice I used a strongly disagree, strongly agree pattern with 5, so there's a clear middle ground. 5 scale. I feel like 5 is a little bit easier and faster than 7. We only have, oh man, how many engineers do we have now? 6, 7. We don't have a huge number of people, so we're not going to get a lot of granular information. Demonstrated strong alignment with venture team values and link to those values in a Notion doc. 3, responded to questions and requests in a timely manner. So you get a sense by these questions I'm asking, it's things that I believe the design team wants to do well or wants to do. I think we want to, just stepping back, I think that we as a design team want to demonstrate expert level understanding of the venture business. So I think as product designers, we really want to have a strong understanding of business. That's going to help us do better design work. I think we want to be strongly aligned with team values, right? As part of the team. I think we want to respond to questions and requests in a timely manner. It's just like good communication, right? Helpful communication. Demonstrated a strong understanding of our users through their design decisions. So it's not just that we want to be seen as having a strong understanding of our users, but that we use our understanding to make better design decisions. Deliver mocks and other artifacts to unblock you in a timely manner, right? Number 1 job, I think, for design in terms of shipping and getting stuff done is unblocking engineers. If engineers are blocked on design, it's no good. No bueno. Anticipated and designed for all scenarios and edge cases. So I think this is something that the design team wants to continually improve on, right? Is like understanding it's part of understanding the business, comes along with thinking about all of these scenarios and edge cases so we can have those designed the first time. Kept you updated on all decisions and changes without the need to ask for them. I think this is a challenging goal, but kind of a stretch goal. I think the ideal situation is engineers never have a question for the design team. Like, we've anticipated everything and we've over communicated and made sure they have all the information. That would be like amazing. That would be like the perfect flow. Delivered everything you needed as part of the handoff. So when we do a handoff, did we actually give the engineers everything they needed, right? Delivered designs that met or raised the quality bar for UI and interaction design at AngelList. So now I'm putting like not only for the venture products, but I'm saying, hey, did we raise the quality bar in these areas for the company, right? Because I think that's something that we want to be driving and be recognized as a company as raising the quality bar. We provided sufficient opportunities for you to give feedback on designs, right? These are product engineers. These are people who are thinking very much about the business and users as well. That's why they have the title product engineer. So their feedback is very important, and they help us move quickly from good to better to awesome and great. Delivered sufficient acknowledgement follow-up. Like, okay, so they gave us feedback. Do they feel we dealt with it appropriately? Do they know we saw it? Things like that. Interacted in a consistently professional and empathetic manner, right? I think that's something a design team wants to be seen as well. We're professionals, and we are also champions of empathy. I think, yeah, last but not least, significantly and positively impacted your experience working on the venture product team. At the end of the day, I think the design team wants the engineers and product manager on the team to say, like, yes, this is like, my job is better because of the design team. Like, I'm happier. My experience is better because we have the design team. It's better than your annual review, Janice. Nice. Hey, maybe I'll make these kind of questions public. It would make me upset if the design team, maybe I change this language, it would upset me or disappoint me. I don't know about upset. What do you think? I'm feeling like that I should change this language here. I'll put this together and share it in something that I think I'll strip out the things that are obviously like specific to the venture team and make a more general template version for folks to use. I like it. It would disappoint me. It would make me disappointed. I'd be disappointed. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. It's even shorter too. I'd be disappointed if the design team stopped doing blah, blah, blah. Right? These are things that we want to know. What are the things that we should keep doing that the team really wants us to keep doing? And what are some opportunities? Like, what are some things we're not doing, maybe not doing today or not doing consistently that the team wants us to start doing? This is great. I feel like there's... which one did I feel awkward? I felt awkward about this one. That is, on average, the design team delivered sufficient acknowledgement, follow-up, or response to your feedback. Is this just too many things? Maybe we don't need response. Sufficient acknowledgement, or maybe we just shorten it. Just sufficient follow-up. Well, not everything gets follow-up. I mean, something it's just like, got it. Yeah, thumbs up. I'm doing thumbs up. Where's my thumb? There we go. Somewhere around here. Delivered sufficient acknowledgement or follow-up to your feedback. Cool. And then we'll go back to survey. I've changed this one, right? So just type it in if they stopped doing what they do. Right, it would make me incredibly happy if the design team started presenting their design work. in a meeting. Maybe? Anything else? Nope. And then when they're done, they submit. Oh, I guess I didn't pick everything. Let me go through and pick everything then. Come on, come on. I started focusing on reading and talking about them and forgot to select. Then when they submit, they get a puppy. Yay! We love puppies at the office. So that's just a fun way to like make people smile and feel good. I gotta make sure and delete the result before I forget. How do I delete this? I see it. It's down at the bottom. Permanently delete. Cool. All right, so that's that little side story there. Janice, I will let you know once I have that available and share it with you. Okay. Text. Let's go text. I've only got probably got about 15 minutes left. And I'm going to have to sign off. So let's make this a productive 15 minutes. Let's get some headings. Why are these? Let's make these left aligned, both of them. I don't think I need more than 3 levels of headings, but just in case. Let's do it. And then let's go for paragraph text. Let's do a link. Let's do a block quote, because I believe there are going to be some testimonials. What else? Do I have bullet lists? I think there may be some. Unordered list. I'll use the markup label. All right, let's get some of these things going. So I see over here it says for headlines and web navigation, Montserrat semi-bold. I'm assuming I have that because I use Montserrat for my website when I was designing my website, and we've got semi-bold. Fantastic. In terms of scale, I'm thinking of using 8-pixel scale. And so I'm also gonna, let's see, let me make sure I'm at 100% so I can get a sense of, I think I'll do 42, and then, is it, no, 40 or 48? 48, yeah, 48, 32, actually, these are all gonna be, I think size will be the only difference here. 32, 24, 16. Paragraph text, 16. Oh, in terms of line height. So I'm thinking of 3 line heights. (1.1 m). This is tight. 1.25. Actually, it would be 1.125. 1.25 condensed. And 1.5. Come on. 1.5 m. Normal. There we go. This is what I'm thinking. The larger that text appears in general, the tighter the line height. Or letter spacing. I don't think I'm going to play with letter spacing for this one, but I think I'll do 48 times 1.125, which is 54. I'll do condensed for heading 2. So that's going to be 32 times 1.25, which is 40. Heading 3, I think I'll also do condensed, 24 times 1.25, 30. Heading 4, I'm going to just use the normal, so 16 times 1.5 should be 24. It still is. Yay. And then I think maybe heading 4, we'll do some all caps. And one of the things I like to do to make, when I use all caps to make the text more legible, is I multiply. I'll just write this out here. I don't know how legible this is on the screen, so I'll zoom in a little bit. For increased legibility, add letter spacing 0.1 em for all caps. All caps text. And I'll just show the example. So this is auto letter spacing. And this will be 0.1 em letter spacing. I'll just show you what that looks like. So this is 16, so that would be 1.6. And maybe it's not that easy to see here, but when I zoom out, giving that little bit of space just lets you see the letter forms a little bit more clearly, and it's just more comfortable to read. So I'm going to do that same thing here. 1.6. And if you don't want to do the math, you can always let Sketch do the math. 16 times 0.1 be 1.6. Paragraph text. Nice. Maybe we should actually have some paragraph text as an example. So let's, what do we have? Do we have any Rick and Morty Ipsum? Of course. Lorem Rixum. Here we go. If you're looking for something fun, how many paragraphs? I want one whoa, not 41, I just want one. Wubba lubba dub dub. Alright, here we go. And then this is going to be really long, so let's say 480. And then paragraph should get 24. That's the 1.5 ems. It's going to be a little bit more comfortable to read. I'm going to use the same thing for link. Unordered list, ordered list. Link, I guess, what color will we use for link? Probably this primary blue. I'm assuming that's has high enough contrast. Can check it with Stark. Do I need a layer style, background weight? There we go. It appeared on my other screen. Let me wiggle it up. There we go. So that contrast is 8.2. It's fantastic. It works well. Great. We can use that for the link color. And then maybe what I do, I get another paragraph here from Rick and Morty. And then I'll put a link in it, for example. Maybe this aftershave. There we go. And that's linked. Do I want to do anything else? I think it stands out enough for now. Block quote and unordered list. How much time do I have? 5 minutes. Alright, it's pretty good progress. The block quote stuff. Key statements is interesting. For key statements and core concepts. Like, don't know exactly what that means. It should be used sparingly for just a few words and in a large size. So maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is an appropriate use, but what's a really short testimonial? Heptaslab. Heptaslab light? Why are there two light? Why is there two of everything? I think it's the same. I think I have some issue with the text. So maybe it needs to be in a significantly bigger size though. Let's see. This was the most helpful course ever. Okie doke. What about having some sort of little accent? Maybe could be different colors. Let's see. Let's do 24. (24 times 1.5, 36. Let's do 36. And then probably should have pro member, certified pro member. Because we want to have a citation, right? Who did the testimonial come from? What if we have the person's image? Where do we want to put that? Do we want to put it by the name? Let's see, can I find a profile picture? This works. Wow, that's big. Much bigger than I need it to be. That's okay. Go down here to image and paste that in there. And let's see, do I want any sort of a border? If they have a very light color behind them, it might be helpful to have a border. Maybe we just use, maybe we just do a background light blue. So it's fairly subtle. And do you want to do something like that? Do you want to do something like this? Maybe this. Certified Pro member. Let's have, I'm actually gonna have, let's also introduce some smaller text size. My time is up. Let's finish this. Certified Pro Photo Manager. That's long. How about certified? And then make this, and we know what we said about that, right? Increase the text a little bit. 4 will be the smallest. And 12 times 1.5 should be 18. Cool. That'll be in a group there. Cool. Maybe this is black quote. Should this go the whole length? I think that's enough. Do we actually have some quotes? That might be nice. Cool. All right. Thank you for hanging out, Ralph, Janice, Cho. It's good to see you all. Hope you have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend. And oh, maybe, I don't know. I might start adding on Tuesday as well. Tuesday after work. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna work from home. I typically work from home Thursdays. So I'm gonna add on Tuesday just to give me a little bit more time. It cuts out 2 long commutes, which frees up a lot of time to get work done. So possibility, what do they say in a weather forecast? A strong possibility, an 80% chance of Tuesday streaming next week in addition to Thursday. I'll probably, if I'm not done with this thing, I'll be working more on this or whatever state it is in, or that project, because I really want to get it done after all my daily work. So until then, happy designing, have fun, drink plenty of water. See you next time.